$589,411. That is how much money the Santorini Hotel has now that we are a 4-star hotel, now that we have 30 rooms, and now that we have 4 receptionists. There have been some changes since the last episode, so what I'd like to do today is take a moment. I'd like to go ahead and show you those changes, and then we're going to Paris. So you might have noticed already, but there have been some changes to the restaurant. I decided to sort of change the color scheme in here a little bit, just brighten it up with some nice white walls. I wanted to bring some blue in here. Since we're in Santorini, we're in Greece, it just felt right to bring a bit of that blue into the restaurant to kind of match the tablecloths and the chairs. So that was the idea with this space. But what's probably a little bit more important is this change over here. Now, this space is our second reception area. This used to be a bathroom. It used to be a public bathroom, which we still have. I took away a little bit of space from the laundry room to turn this into a public bathroom because you do need one of those to be a 4-star hotel. But we needed a second reception because we have so many people coming and going that they just back up forever at the other reception desks. So these guys down here are 2 of the 4-person reception team that we have at the Santorini Hotel, and that brings us upstairs to where we have some more changes. In here, we have some more bedrooms. They're a little bit fancier than what was here before, and there is an extra one. If you remember, this floor used to be mirrored. We had these 2 rooms over here. We had sort of a mirror image of that on the other side. So I just extended the floor over the top of the entertainment room downstairs and decided that was a perfect space to get some slightly fancier bedrooms in here. And so that's what we have up here. I also changed the wallpaper a little bit. I went for kind of a nice blue in here as well. We of course have the original reception as well, which is still working. And all of that is certainly helping to make us as much money as we are making right now. But that's not all. I decided to go ahead and move the bar over to the side of the building the way I said I was considering doing. This thing doesn't have as many tables and chairs as the old bar, but it's still relatively effective. It still has plenty of customers. And per the request of a commenter or 2, it now has a dartboard because it is a bar, and that kind of makes sense, at least to me and some of you in the comments. This little shift also gives us room for 3 more bedrooms up here, which of course means that we now have room, as we can see at the top of the screen, for 30 guests at the hotel, which is absolutely fantastic and absolutely what we're looking for. Now, this being as sort of profitable as it is, kind of makes me wonder what we're going to be dealing with when we go off to Paris, which we're going to do in just a second, because I have a lot of things researched. We also have 14 research points just sitting there, but something we haven't played around with is vertical velocity. We've never played with elevators yet. So I'm hoping just before we go to Paris, I'm hoping we're dealing with elevators because I would like more than 3 floors. I would like a hotel that has, I don't know, 40 bedrooms, 50 bedrooms. I have no idea what to expect. So I guess it's time to go to Paris. And just so we're clear, I have no idea what this hotel is going to be called. So for now, it is just Nerd, but French. Oh, this looks like it's going to be really fun. It is only 3 floors at the moment, which has me slightly worried, but I see some 4-story buildings around, so we might be okay. We might be okay. You now stand before a sad and partially neglected old property. But with vision and hard work, I assure you, it has the potential to become the finest hotel in this city. Time to clear out the worn out remains and bring in new furniture and materials to breathe life back into the building. Along with restoring the worn out floor, you should focus on attracting business guests to fill your conference rooms and offer relaxing spa sessions to those in need of luxury. And of course, no Parisian success story is complete without impressing the upper crust, the most demanding and sophisticated guests. This is a really interesting set of rewards. We have stuff for conference rooms, stuff for a spa, we have massage chairs, carpets, damaged wallpaper, and a French balcony window. Love that. Absolutely love that. Now look at that. You have a bunch of new items available. I'm sure some of them will come in handy very soon. Now I'll leave you with the objectives needed to complete this scenario. Good luck. So we need to restore and clean the neglected floor by removing worn out items and adding all new wall materials. Okay. That's actually, ooh. Okay. I wasn't expecting there to be an entire hotel down here. I'm not gonna lie. That's a massive restaurant as well. We could get more tables in there, I'm pretty sure, but I think we'll hold off for now. I'm also noticing in the top right, we have room for 5 floors on this place, so we can go up 2 more floors beyond what we have at the moment, which is great. Very much a fan of doing something like that. I think the first thing I'd like to do though is see which of you two is the most useless. So you are an extrovert and positive. You are energetic. Who's the higher level? Okay, Jordan, unfortunately, buddy, I'm gonna have to fire you because I have to hire myself naturally. So put me here and that'll be great. See you, Jordan. Appreciate your work here at the hotel, but yeah, I want myself on reception, much in the same way that when we get a bar, we're gonna put one of my characters on that as well. It's just how this place operates. That's just unfortunately how it is. Now, we have 5 active rooms right now. I'd like to see, I mean, they're huge. They're absolutely enormous. This one right here is only good for backpackers and sporties. It's not good for sunbathers because it needs 3 stars. It is not good for business because it needs 3 stars and also a conference room in the place. Brats would want this to be 4 stars and premium stuff. Upper crust want this stuff to be luxurious. They want the room to be worth $50,000. They want a 5-star hotel. So basically, we need to go through the upgrades process and we need to get stuff like premium bedding, which I want to get right away, to be totally honest. I think that's going to be really good. I'd also like to increase my credit limit because I think that's going to be really useful for us. And that way we can pretty much immediately start putting premium bedding in here. We will need premium, I guess, bathroom stuff as well. I mean, in fact, let me look here. We need premium toilets, premium bathing, luxurious toilets, and then luxurious bathing. So we need all of this. And then we need to get down to luxurious bedding right here and probably luxurious seating. So we need a lot of critics to come through here. This is going to take a while to do, but I'm okay with that. I'm invested is what I am. Now, let's go through and start removing. In fact, I'm going to call in we'll do the medium construction team. We'll go through and just start deleting all of the ruined objects in here because this all needs to be cleared out. This place is absolutely filthy and absolutely disgusting, but we can fix that. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. This right here is just a dead plant, so we'll get rid of that as well. There's also no stairs to get up here. I've just realized there's, oh, that slightly complicates things. Okay. I didn't realize that there was no way upstairs. Okay. In that case, can I grab this stair? It looks silly right there though. It does look a little bit silly and I don't necessarily want to push it further into this hallway, but I guess I might need to just so I'm not blocking the window. So yeah, let's very quickly go ahead and build some walls right here so we can extend these stairs ever so slightly. That means this wall needs to go away and this wall needs to go away. We have the construction guys coming up to do it, which is great. We can grab you, put you there, and put this one right there. And just while we're at it, let's go ahead and make sure that all of the wallpaper is sorted out as well. So they can now get upstairs, which means they can now pull out all of the gross old furniture. My cleaners can come up here and start tidying up the floors, which is exactly what we're looking for as well. We have more plants that need to be gotten rid of in here and here, which is totally fine. So now that all of that's gone, I guess we go down and just start bringing up the same wallpaper. It's not going to be super expensive to do, so we'll do something like this. These rooms on the sides are probably going to be bedrooms, but I think what I'd like to do, just to sort of save in a little bit of money, is I'm just going to use concrete for these walls for now. Basically, we're just going to strip the wallpaper off of all of this so that we can have a blank slate. That's kind of what we're looking for. We'll also go in with some material sites because they're going to be very busy up here. But this is going to get us that first objective, which is fantastic. And then the little advisor comes up and can walk us through some other things, which is also fantastic. So this is, while we're spending a little bit of money to do it, this is good. I think the concrete is the right shout. I also think it might be a good idea just to continue the wooden floor up to this third floor as well. I think it's going to look nice, and that's sort of what we're looking for. We have unfortunately run out of materials at the material sites though, so let's put another 4 of those in here because we are going to need them anyway. We're going to be putting more stuff up here, so it seems like that's probably for the best. And you know what? I'm going to get rid of this construction crew, and I'm going to call in the big one. I know we don't necessarily, we could have used them earlier, but again, we're going to be building out spas and conference rooms, so I might as well have these guys handy to do all this nice and quickly. And by the looks of it, yeah, we've got a pool table. Don't mind if I do. Well done, restoring that grimy old floor. To complete your next main objective, you'll need to attract business guests to your hotel and set up a functional conference room. So, if we go back down here, business guests, they want 3 stars and they want a conference room. If we look at our star level, we haven't had a guest review and we haven't had a critic review. So for the life of me, I do not remember what we need for 3 stars, but I would have to imagine that this place being a little bit cleaner is probably going to be helpful, right? I would imagine that that's what we're looking for. Now, when it comes to conference rooms, I want to say I can put one in here. I don't necessarily want to take up all of this space though. So I think what we're going to do is try and use this space for a conference room. I want to go in here with a wall because I think that's a great idea. And then the conference room itself really only needs this table, which annoyingly is huge. Of course it is. Of course it is. Let's put it here and that should be totally fine. We can also do things like business screens, which I figure we can do, I don't know, on this wall or one of the walls, this wall. No, it's going to have to be this one. We have a snacks table. I don't know about you, but I do enjoy snacks at any conference I've ever been to. Not many, to be fair. I've not been to, well, yeah, I've been to a few. I've been to a few in my time. Let me see. Can I get this in here as well? I can put this back there. I don't want to get rid of any windows because I think that might be a little bit silly. I don't necessarily want to move the door, but I do kind of want to get this thing in here. So you know what? Let me grab this door. Let me put the door off to the side. Let me go ahead and get rid of this one because then I can put the whatever it's called, the screens thing right on that wall down here. And I think that looks good. It looks like it has a webcam above it as well. So that's kind of the perfect place for it, which is fantastic news. And then we probably want to decorate the space, right? We probably want some like art in here. So we'll do like this. I know it's expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. We can do, what else have we got? I don't really want to do too many things. I don't want to go too crazy with this. I think a nice carpet could be interesting. I was really hoping it would fit underneath the table perfectly. It unfortunately does not. So maybe we're not going to do that. We could do some curtains on the window. So like if they have a presentation, they can close the, if they're, you know, super NDA meeting or something like that, they can close the curtains, but I don't know if we need to do that. I really don't. Do we have curtains downstairs in the hotel? We do. And they are quite fancy. Okay, we're going to put curtains in the conference room is what we're going to do. We don't even have business guests right now, but this is what we're doing. I'd also like to, I think, continue the red theme throughout a little bit. Although the tables, admittedly, yeah, very blue in here, actually. Maybe the conference room doesn't feel like the rest of the hotel because it is a conference room, right? It's a business room. It's not supposed to feel like everything else. Is that a bit much? That feels like a bit much. That feels like a very, very, just a bit much. This is kind of nice. It doesn't feel very conferencey though. This one does. This feels very conferencey, so that's what we're gonna go for. And then I want to say the rest of it's just gonna be white. So we're gonna keep it relatively simple. It's very boring looking, but we can improve it. We could put maybe a nice plant in the corner. That's an option, like a nice plant right there, just to bring some green into the space. And then other than that, this is essentially a completed conference room. It does work. We just need 3 stars to get some business guests in here. And you know, I think I'm gonna do the same thing with a spa right here. I think we're gonna try our best to squeeze a little spa area into this tiny little room right here. This might be something we want to expand at some point, but just for now, I want to say I can probably get away with this. Oh, it needs a lot of stuff. Oh, it needs a lot of stuff. Maybe I can't get away with this. Does it need a hot tub? Is my question. That's a very important question. That's a question I've been asking myself that question just in life in general. Do I need a hot tub? The answer is yes. Oh, it doesn't need a hot tub. It can just have stuff. Just spa related stuff is good. I want to say that an aroma table would be amazing in here. I want to say that a skincare table would be great. And I want to say a fruit table would be great as well. I think that's a really nice combo of things. The ice bucket is going to go in the corner because I think that's hilarious. And then I think we will put a hot tub in here. This is this is all being really, really squeezed into this space. I don't know how luxurious this necessarily is, but it'll do for the time being because it's about all I'm willing to do with the spa in here. I will decorate it though. And I think I will go ahead and bring, let's put some light blue. Oh, not that light blue. Can I get like these light blue? Yeah, that's better. I'll put some curtains in here so there's like a little bit of privacy. And then we'll change the materials a little bit because it's a spa. We probably don't want paint or wallpaper because it's going to get absolutely destroyed. We could do marble to make it very fancy. We do have this marble, which makes it, that's a choice. that's definitely a choice. I like those tiles, but they're not as fancy as the marble tiles. So sure, we're going to do the marble tiles. Very expensive, but very fancy. And that's what we're looking for. And then for the floor, no, I don't think so. I don't know about that. We'll go for the big marble tiles is I think what we'll do. Or just marble in general. Maybe a darker one. I don't know if I want to go for the darker one. What about you? No, definitely not. What about the green one? Would that look? Nope. Absolutely not. We'll go for the blue. No, we'll not. That looks terrible as well. We'll just go for the tiles. We'll just get it done. There we go. That's going to be our spa. Hopefully, when the critic gets here tomorrow, they're going to love it. That's the goal anyway. Although I would like to get a nice painting on here. I could do this. I could do a sign that just has the hotel's name on it, but I think we'll go for this. Ooh. Do I want to go for that one? I think I do. I think we'll go for that one. We'll do some mirrors right here and here. And that'll be a nice bit of decoration for just a weird room. Oh my God, someone's using it. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so good. Okay, well, people like the spa. That's what you like to see. Oh, there we go. We have our first critic arriving to the hotel, which is amazing. You've got, oh, you haven't got one of the better rooms though, which is slightly upsetting. I want to be cheeky is what I want to be. And I would like to upgrade your bed, and I would like to upgrade your wardrobe. And I would like to upgrade your case stand as well, because that way your bedroom's a little bit better, which is perfect. There we go. So that's hopefully gonna influence the critic a little bit. Enjoying the hot tub is good as well. I'm very curious to see what you think of the spa. Hopefully good things. You're enjoying a nice massage as well. 5 stars, absolutely perfect. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. This is a pretty good gym as well. So surely it's getting like 4. I got 5. Ooh, you want drinks though? We don't have a bar. That's a good point. Wait, don't we need a bar for like, I don't know if we need a bar for 3 stars. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. We also haven't really looked at the restaurant. Does it have a menu? It does salad right now. Okay, we're gonna need to upgrade the restaurant. I hadn't thought about that. Okay. And then we also need a bar somewhere, which I guess could go up here. We could do like a, well, I mean, we could just build up even further, but I think the bar should probably go in this floor. At least for now, we can move it later on. but I'm definitely thinking we need to get some kind of bar in here. And I think the way we're going to do that is go in. I don't know if I'm going to have the money to do this, but we're going to put a wall here and a wall here. I'm going to wall this part off. And then I want to take out, I think we will have the money for this. I'm not 100% convinced on the space though. We'll bring back the medium building team, which should be all right. And apparently we have unlocked lobster bisque for serving 10 meals in a restaurant. Fantastic. Let me get a nice door on the bar. We'll go for the nice dark wood right there, which seems perfect. And then this is going to be our bar. Essentially, this is going to be the space we're working with for the bar. So it's a bit small, which is problematic, but I'm sure I can make this work somehow. Haven't really thought about how that somehow is going to work because we really don't have much space in here. Yeah. Haven't really figured this one out yet. We need a cash register, and then everything else kind of depends on our menu. Now, we're not going to have that many guests right now, so I think I can afford to mess about with this. Let's do the cash register. Let's do the cash register here. Let's do a bar counter here. And then we're going to need a bar tap. And I think that's about all we technically need to start with. I think we do need a bar counter because that's where the drinks get made. But if we go to the drinks menu, we can do, I mean, we want to appeal to business customers, which is great. We also want to appeal to upper crust. So we'll put what I assume is a martini on the menu. But then we also want to make sure that our existing guests are happy enough. So like the sporty guys, the backpackers. I don't want to put a soft drink fridge in here, I'm not going to lie. So we'll go for this because this is good for backpackers and sunbathers. And that'll be fine. It's not as expensive, but that's totally all right. We can go ahead and put a glass shelf here. We can do a drink shelf here. And that seems pretty good. We just need someone to work here. We also obviously need some tables. So we'll do this and this. We can do I just want to put a table here instead? I kind of do. And I think I'll move this one because I really want to put a dartboard in here again. I really like having a dartboard in the bar. It just feels right. Oh no, I totally forgot about the fact we have a pool table now. Oh, we don't have room for it. We're gonna have to figure that out. Is what we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna get a pool table in here right now, but eventually we're gonna have to get a pool table in here. At the very least, let's go ahead and start changing out some of this flooring so that we can get this place to look right. I'm thinking I want some tiles underneath my my bar counter. So I want these guys. I think that'll look pretty good. And then I do like the idea of a nice wood floor in here. I'm not too sure what one to go for, but I'm thinking the dark wood is pretty cool. I kind of like that. I think that's all right. I think it'll work. And then for the rest of this, I do want an accent wall. So I'm kind of thinking like dark brick at the back here could be kind of interesting. And then the rest of it is just, I don't know, wallpaper or something. We go for like a really simple, just wallpaper like this. That's the same as outside here though. I don't know if I love that. We could bring, do I just want it to be like dark? Is that kind of where I'm going with this? It feels like where I'm going with this is just making the bar really dark and miserable, which doesn't really make sense for this place, but it's definitely tempting. You know, I think this will do the job. The bricks are they're a little dark. It's definitely given that corner a bit of a dungeon vibe, but I kind of like it and I kind of appreciate it. So it's not the end of the world if the bar kind of has a dungeon corner right now. I'm not super concerned about that. Our critic is asleep, which is totally fine. I never thought about putting double beds in corners. I don't know why I never thought about doing that. It does feel like a waste of the space, and I might make a change to some of these rooms where we don't have double beds in corners. Although I don't know, that looked like sleep quality was 4 stars, which is fantastic. I am hoping for good things here. I saw a lot of 4 and 5 stars. I'm hoping we should see from the critic here any second. We're 3 stars, which is amazing. Okay. All right. Staff experience could be better. We will get there. Where are we lacking? Entertainment. There is none. That's a good point. And the restaurant sucks. Okay, the bar was non-existent. That's all right. What do we need for 4? That's the real question. I have no idea. We have a spa though. So the bar exists now, which is fine. Entertainment doesn't exist. We will fix that. Refreshments are all right. Restaurant, bar, and entertainment seems to be what's holding us back. But we should now, I don't know why I got so dramatic about that. We can now bring in business customers, which is great. That's absolutely fantastic news because that's what we need for these conference rooms. So that's progress. Business customers also don't need anything fancy, which is perfect. That's good. We should have those guys come in. We need to have business guests conduct 10 meetings in a conference room. That might take a while, but that's okay. We also need 4 more guests to complete spa sessions. And then the upper crust guys, we need a 5-star. We need a 5-star hotel for that. That's going to take some time, but I think we'll get there probably. I also think we just need more guests and more rooms now because as it stands, oh, this guy wants a pool table. Seriously? That's a business guest. Hello. Oh, look at you. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Let me have a look at your room. You're checked in over here. Okay. Can I just upgrade your stuff? I feel like I should go around just upgrading all of the stuff. I also probably should go into research and, oh man, what do I want to do here? Do I want to get I think the premium toilets are a good idea. I also think premium bathing is a good idea so we can start going premium on everything. I can't expand the restaurant. I can expand the bar. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'd like to expand my credit limit because I think that's going to become a problem. I think we're going to need to start spending a lot of money here really soon. And I think the first thing we can do is just go around and start upgrading all of the bedroom furniture. I think that's probably for the best. I can't upgrade the sofas right now because I don't have the premium seating. I can upgrade this bath, I can upgrade this basin, and I can upgrade this toilet. So that's good. I wish there was an easy upgrade button. I went like down here, so there might be, maybe I've missed it, but it'd be really nice if there was like a button down in the UI here that was like not in the delete category, but you know, just an upgrade. Hold on a minute. That's the upgrades panel. No, we're good. Okay, yeah, there needs to be an upgrade button. I need that in my life so I don't have to click in each individual item like this and then go into the menu. It would just be just a little simpler. Now, to be clear, we don't need to upgrade to premium furniture for the business travelers, but we do for the brats. And if we get 4 stars, which we should be able to do, we can start getting some brats in here and they might pay us a little bit more money, which would be great. We can also start working towards the upper crust guys with this, which, I mean, this is all going to just sort of lead to more people coming in here, which is what we're looking for. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this all comes together. I would like some sunbathers. They want tanning in here, and that has me thinking I could build. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the little businessman. Look at him go tippity tapping on his laptop. That's great. And he's oh God, what's he drawing? Oh, that's my custom character. I love that he's here now. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay. Didn't realize he was here. All right. I think we need to get more bedrooms, is what we need to do. So these spaces over here could probably be split in 2. Well, no, because we also want some decent sized bathrooms in here. So this might just end up being a really long bedroom, and so might this. This is slightly smaller, which is fine. If I turn those 4 spaces into bedrooms, that gives us 9 bedrooms in the hotel, which is great. Obviously, we can still go up 2 floors, so we can get more in here, but it's going to take us a little while to have the money to do that, which is completely fine. That's not the end of the world. I'm just weighing up what I want to do with the space, because I do need to get entertainment in here. And I think the first thing we'll do, actually, just while we're here, is that. I think we'll bring some entertainment in. I don't really care. Wait, can I just put this in? Oh my God. I can just put a tanning thing in the hole. That's so ridiculous. so good. Oh, there's also so much stuff in here that we can unlock later on. Okay. Let's do... This is good for backpackers. An arcade machine is good for backpackers. We will have to move this out eventually, but it's going to live there. This is good for sporties. This is good for also sporties. The pool table is good for business. Okay. I feel like I need the pool table. I do feel like I need the pool table. Maybe one of these is not going to be a bedroom because I might have to expand. I might have to expand the bar a little bit. I think I'm going to expand the bar a little bit. Okay. We might have to figure out something else for one of these spaces, but let's do this. Let me take away this bit of wall because then we can kind of have the pool table in its own little space. And I think that's going to be really cool. I also realized that my workers have been here this entire time doing nothing. So that's slightly problematic, but that's okay. Let's get a pool table in here. I like that it's sort of tucked away. I think that's cool. I think it's an interesting choice. And then I guess, do I want to make the pool room? Do I want to make it part of the dungeon as well? Or do I want to give it this nice wallpaper? I think it's going to be part of the dungeon. I think it's going to be that for the pool table room. I think that's totally fine. And I'm pretty sure we can put some nice decorations in here just to make the space a bit better. So we can do like a nice, not that carpet. We can do a nice carpet in here. We'll go for probably not green, certainly not white in a bar. This one seems fine. It does cover a lot of the wood floor, but that's all right. And then on the wall behind this thing, I would like to go for probably not fishnet. That's not necessary. We could do the hotel name, Nerd but French. That's sure. We'll do the hotel name up there. That's fine. And I wish I could put this in the middle of the wall. It would look so good in the middle of the wall. I guess what we'll do is just get this guy right about there, and that should be all right. I can cover these doors. These doors are just windows. So I could, if I wanted to, just put a plant in the corner, which, sure, we'll do that. And that seems like it'll be fine. That's going to be entertainment for the bar, which is great. That's what we're looking for. And you know, I think this actually looks pretty good. Hopefully we have some business travelers go in there. Hopefully they're excited to visit the bar. I'm kind of thinking I could probably get another table and chairs right there because people can kind of get past it easily enough. So we'll get more room for people to sit down in the bar. But the next thing I'd like to do is start working on another bedroom. I'd like to turn this tiny little space into a bedroom. I think that's going to be important. So we'll start bringing all the same materials up here. Obviously, we do need to get a bathroom into this space. Not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. I'm kind of thinking this corner here for a bathroom. It's by no means going to be a decent size unless I just do the entire... I guess I could do this for a bathroom. So we just do this, and I guess that's okay. I mean, it doesn't give us much of a room, but it is actually bigger than this little suite down here. So that's probably fine. I mean, we can put this like right here. Yeah, that seems doable. All right, let's make this a bedroom. This is going to be actually a little bit better than I thought it was. I do need to change the bathroom materials. So we'll go for some white tiles instead of carpet because that's disgusting. That's a horrible, horrible idea. And I don't know about these hexagonal tiles. I'm not sure how I feel about those. Can I get them in? Where even are they? I know I'm scrolling past right there. Did they come in red? They do not. Okay, we'll go for the hexagonal tiles. That'll be totally fine. Oh no, this is good. We've unlocked the vanity because we've had guests complete 10 spa sessions. Great job. You're definitely on your way to transforming this tired old hotel into something magnificent. Yes, I am. Absolutely. Can I get some wood flooring to match the paneling on this wall over here? Because if I can, I will be very, very happy. I think that's pretty good. I want to do wood floors in the bedrooms that I build because I think that's going to be kind of cool. So that'll hopefully work out. That'll hopefully be, yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's go downstairs then. And is there any benefit to having a double bed versus a single bed? It is +3. Okay. I don't know that I care. Oh no, it's +8 versus +7. I don't know. I don't know that I care too much about the +1 on that, but I do have a room here that admittedly, I mean, I'm going to be blocking the, what have I just done? Have 10 business guests. Oh, meetings have been done. Cool. Now we just need to get 5 stars and bring in the upper crust guys. Okay. I think I am going to go for the single bed on this. We'll put it right there and that'll be all right. We can do the little case stand down at the bottom of the bed, and then we can do, I don't know, do I want a red wardrobe in here? That looks hideous. That looks so bad. I don't know, this one? Yeah, we'll do this wardrobe. It can live, I want to say middle of the room is probably fine. And then I'd like to go down and just start grabbing some different bits of decoration for this space. So a little bedside table is great. Some curtains on that window is great. We have a massively expensive statue in here. I didn't quite realize that was in, I didn't realize that was in one of these rooms. We do have room for decorations in here though. So, I mean, let's start with, I do like putting a little carpet underneath the beds like that. I think that's great, especially with a wooden floor. You'll appreciate that carpet with the wooden floor, because otherwise you're stepping out of bed in the morning. The floor is probably not got under, it's not heated, you know. This is an old hotel. It's definitely not going to have heated floors. I mean, the heat might be on, but my point still stands. Let's just do, I guess, something like this in the corner. Is that any good? It's +2 on decoration, which is fine. The table's +2 as well. I don't want to go too crazy with the space. I don't think we need to. So we'll do a little red chair there. The room's worth 18,000, which is great. It is only good for these guys, but we can fix that. We can go in here and we can start putting in some premium stuff. So let's go for the dark wood on the toilet. Let's go for a bath right there, because I think that's pretty good. We'll go for dark wood on the sink as well, which can live, I want to say there. And we'll do the towel holder, because of course we will. And we'll put it like here, and that should be fine. So that should be a pretty good little bathroom. We can do a laundry basket as well. I don't think we need to. Oh, we can do like a big towel holder. Probably don't need that either. I think we're good. That should be a decent little bathroom. This is now good for backpackers, sporties, and business travelers. Sunbathers as well if we ever get tanning in here. And the room is also good for brats if and when we get 4 stars, which hopefully isn't going to be too far away. Oh no, this is cool. We just got another reward. We have a business review score of 80, which is great. And we also happen to have another bedroom done right here, which is fantastic. So let's send away my construction workers. We don't need them right now. That gives us room for 7 guests here, which I absolutely love. Very, very happy about that. I'm not really seeing anybody going down and using the pool table right now, but hopefully that happens at some point. We do have the critic back at the hotel though, so here's hoping for good things. It's ideally we're gonna have good things. I mean, the restaurant still doesn't have much of a menu, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Seating's only 3 stars. We'll figure that out. Refreshments are 5 stars, which is great. The bar exists this time, which I think just got 4 or 5 stars. So very, very happy about that. Are you going to be reviewing my entertainment based off of a game of darts? Is your score going to be based on whether or not you win? I think we're good. I also didn't realize we put the critic in one of the nicest rooms in the hotel, but that's my receptionists sure know what they're doing. Anyway, it is the next morning, which means the critic's going to be grabbing some breakfast, a nice little breakfast salad. I think the critic just slapped my employee and that's fair enough. Ooh, okay, we got some new carpet. Are we going to be getting 4 stars? I'm really hoping we did. We absolutely did. We also got a red carpet simulator, which is very cool. Okay, not bad. I am guessing the item tiers probably need to go up a little bit. Seating probably needs item tiers to be higher. Entertainment could be better. The restaurant definitely needs to be better. And the bar could be better as well. But the exciting thing is we can now get premium seating. We can now get luxurious bedding. We can now get luxurious toilets. So if we go to this room right here and we click upgrade, We can upgrade you. We can upgrade you. And then in here, we can upgrade you. Does that have a gold? Is that trimmed in gold? I don't have luxurious bathing yet. Oh no, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oh, the room value is not quite there. It needs luxurious body wash. And 5 stars, of course. But yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, we're bringing in brats, which is good. They wanted the 4 stars. They've got it. I guess we'll go through and start upgrading a little bit more of this, which is great. We can upgrade this as well, and you. Totally forgot about those. We'll upgrade these guys. I did get the seating as well. Yeah, we'll just upgrade all of this, is what I think we'll do. I think I can upgrade these guys too, right? Oh my God, they look amazing. I mean, that looks terrible. That looks amazing. I'm so excited about this. I'm so keen to spend ridiculous amounts of money on the aesthetics of this place. I'm so excited about that. This room is worth $43,000. Brats are excited to use it. Oh man, that's so good. The bed, look at the number of pillows on that thing. Oh, it looks so cozy. It looks so cozy. So just before we wrap things up, I want to take a look at this new carpet that we got right here. It is a +3 on decoration. All carpets seem to be +3, but it looks really cozy. And I kind of want to use it in one of these rooms just to sort of get a feel for what it looks like without like the grid lines on there. So let's bring in a medium-sized construction team to start working on putting these carpets in here. It is going to take them a minute because we don't have any material sites, but I like that. I do. It looks a little bit blurry, but it also looks really cozy. It looks like the type of carpet that if that statue was standing on it, if you left it long enough, it's going to sink in and just leave a print on the carpet from the base of that thing, which you don't want. You really don't. I actually have a carpet that looks really similar to that in the spare bedroom, which there was a bedside table sitting on it for a couple of years. And when I went to move it recently, because I'm redecorating the room, it left a print on the carpet. Thankfully, I could kind of fix it by just fluffing it up again, but it looks like that kind of carpet. I like it a lot. I think it looks pretty cool. It's really cozy in real life too. Just it's like slightly, it's really fluffy and just really nice. But in a hotel, I don't know if it works in this room or not. I almost feel like these rooms should just have a wooden floor. You know, I feel like that's the thing we should do in here. I also feel like I want to upgrade this. Wait, can I not? Wait, can this not be upgraded? Hold on a minute. There is not a luxurious single bed. Oh, that's why there's so many double beds in here. That explains so much. Let me get rid of that carpet. We'll call in a small construction team. Let me get rid of that bed. And yeah, we'll turn this room into a luxurious one is what we'll do. So get this upgraded, get you upgraded, and then we'll upgrade the stuff in here as well. Basically, I'm just going to turn the two bedrooms that I have built. Why? Why does that look like that? Get that out of here. That is not what I'm looking for. I want this one, I think. Hold on. What are my options? Blue. Oh my God. That's so gaudy. That's so gaudy. I love it so much. I really do. I'm gonna have a lot of fun discovering the like super luxurious furniture options. It's gonna be a really fun time is what it's gonna be. Let's make sure this is upgraded as well. So these rooms are all nice and fancy. Let me get a sink in there for you so that you can wash your hands. Oh, I love it. I really do. I love that we can get brats in here as well. We can get brats in here. They're going to be giving us good money. I think we need to turn these two spaces into more bedrooms. That's not something I need to really worry too much about right now, I don't think, but I do think we're going to want to, we are going to want to turn those spaces into bedrooms. We can also clean this one if I put a door on it, which I think is going to be relatively important. Anyway, it is now the beginning of day 9. We have a little bit of money. We have a critic checking in right here, which is going to be very interesting to see how that goes. I'm curious to say the least. We have some upgraded furniture around the place. At the very least, we will get some research points, which is what we're looking for. But that is going to do us for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute pleasure as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.